The all-new Laurel Park is beyond your expectations. Feel the anticipation.
This long shot.
Witness the speed. Experience the thrill.
Welcome to the replay some Sunday afternoon here at the Maryland Jockey Club at Laurel Park with a fast track. We'll show you the 8-race program in just a few moments. Remember, we have that new post time now, 1:10 p.m. 1:10 p.m. with that switch to daylight savings time. First race here at Laurel Park. Coming up Saturday, National Pie Day Stakes. We have 4 stakes worth $400,000 in purses. It's also the day of the Champions Handicapping Tournament with $33,000 guaranteed in prizes, more than $33,000 in prizes. It'll be held in the sports bar here at Laurel Park on the second floor. Registration and choose your berth to any one of 3 major contests. The Champions Handicapping Contest, Saturday, March 14th. Looking forward to the month of April, Saturday, April 18th, 6 stakes and $725,000 in purses with Spring Stakes Spectacular and Racing 101 on Sunday, April 26th. Newcomers to the game. It's a great experience. Reservations now open for the spring session of Racing 101. Cost is $70 per person. Visit laurelpark.com for details and how to reserve your spot. Reservations will close on April 19th. Track is fast with a Sunday card. Here's the first of 8. In the gate. And they're off here at Laurel Park at the outside odds on, quick away from the gate, and so is Nautical Nature. Mr. Chesapeake City is next, followed by Big Boots. In between horses there, trying to move forward, there's Fort Royal, and last is Ace 9-9. It's odds on, the gray showing the way. Odds on in front on Nautical Nature, the other gray chasing in second. The outside is Mr. Chesapeake City in third. Big Boots in mid-flight there, fourth, while Saving Ground heading for the turn, followed by Fort Royal and Ace 9-9. In the back of the pack. Into the turn with 3 furlongs left to run. Odds on in front. Odds on this long shot there. And the outside Nautical Nature. Mr. Chesapeake City is in third. And Big Boots is fourth with 5 to make up. Ace 9-9 ridden along and under a drive now. And last is Fort Royal. Top of the stretch with a quarter of a mile left to go, and it's odds on. Odds on still going. Odds on now opens up and pops away to a 2-length lead on Nautical Nature, and Big Boots saving ground there, coming through the inside of Mr. Chesapeake City. Down to the last furlong. Odds on trying to stay. Outside is Mr. Chesapeake City. Big Boots finding some late momentum in between horses. Odds on Big Boots between horses. Mr. Chesapeake City, the far outside, Ace 9-9. Odds on, odds on. Odds on. Big Boots in the photo there, Mr. Chesapeake City, and Ace 9-9, a far outside. In the gate. And they're off. DC Fireman, Carry Times, and Whiskey and You. Just Wave and Smile last for early speed in between horses. Hustle along early. A DC Fireman's grabbed the lead now. Last is Tastes Like Plaid. DC Fireman, the speed of the speed now, leads at a length and a half. Carry Times, a willing chaser second, and Whiskey and You the inside, and Just Wave and Smile the two-path. Another 3 lengths back at Tastes Like Plaid, last of them all, but only 5.5 from the front. DC Fireman getting plenty of pressure on the outside from Carry Times. Another 3, Whiskey and You, and Just Wave and Smile. Backed out second last position, and Tastes Like Plaid still 8 lengths from DC Fireman and Carry Times. They're pouring on that speed. Whiskey and You, and a good chase there from third position. Whiskey and You going to tip out 3 wide at the top of the stretch with a quarter of a mile left to go. Turning for home, DC Fireman, Carry Times. Here's Whiskey and You out in the center of the track, mowing them down now. 3/16 to go. Whiskey and You's up top. Whiskey and You opens up on Carry Times. Wicked up. DC Fireman, Tastes Like Plaid from last, tries to run into the exacta. Whiskey and You solid by 4 with a 16th of a mile to go. 8-1. Whiskey and You. Whiskey and You and Charlie Marquez to win by a 4-5. Tastes Like Plaid, Carry Times, and DC Fireman, and Just Wave and Smile. Yeah, they're off. Barb's Gray Line firing out there with Flirtation Walk and Splendor Gal 2. And Gloria's Gal is 4th in mid-pack already. And WILKO Love Song and Canucci is the last one. Barb's Gray Lion whips away to a 2.5 or 3 length advantage from Flirtation Walk second ahead. And Splendor Gal keeping up on the outside from third. Gloria's Gal has 5 to make up, charging for the turn. It's WILKO Love Song. Canucci still well outrun, now double digits from the front runner. Barb's Gray Lion into the far turn. Barb's Gray Lion length and a half. Splendor Gal bids solid to second, and Flirtation Walk and Gloria's Gal is 4th, another 7 back. WILKO Love Song and Canucci on the outside. Midpoint on that turn, still Barb's Gray Lion in front, holding on from Splendor Gal, but narrowly. Barb's Gray Lion, Splendor Gal head to head as they turn in. Flirtation Walk out 3 or 4 wide, then Gloria's Gal is in 4th. Into the stretch now, wide open affair. Barb's Gray Lion desperate, just hanging on. Flirtation Walk on the outside, now coming to the lead. Flirtation Walk, Barb's Gray Lion giving it a good brave battle, hanging just second now, and Canucci from dead last on the inside as a rail rally for the last 16th of a mile. Here comes Canucci up on the inside. Canucci on the inside. Can Canucci get there? Canucci last to first. Canucci, Flirtation Walk, Barb's Gray Lion. Maybe WILKO Love Song in that picture with Gloria's Gal and Splendor Gal. They're in the gate. And they're off. Best off with that early speed. Haynes Fever on the outside. Linda's Nakia and Pumpkin Star all pitching in with early speed into that first turn. So around that turn they go. Barry got a bit off the inside as best offer, but leading the way in front now. The outside is Haynes Fever applying early pressure and then earned it right there, a close third. They're followed by Pumpkin Star in fourth and Linda's Nakia in fifth. Bob's My Uncle and Monkey's Medal sharing last position there in the back and 7 lengths off the early lick up front with about 6.5 furlongs left to go. Best offer pushed along by Haynes Fever on the outside. Best offer Haynes Fever. Head to head now. Earned it. And a good spot right off the early pace, and Pumpkin Star is in fourth. They're followed by Linda's Nakia, Bob's My Uncle, and Monkey's Medal on the inside with 7 to close in now. Best offer just in front still from Haynes Fever heading for the far turn run. Earned it on the inside. Earned it trying to sneak through out of the inside, prompting that pace as well. Pumpkin Star to begin the bunch. On the inside, Monkey's Medal, and also Linda's Nakia is only 4 off the lead, and Bob's My Uncle trailing the field. Best offers first to back away. Haynes Fever has survived. Haynes Fever's opened up 2 lengths, has earned it, skims the inside second, and Pumpkin Star in third. And Bob's My Uncle on the far outside tries to rally, has 7 lengths to come now. Linda's Nakia, Monkey's Medal in the back of the pack. They make the turn for home, about a quarter of a mile left to go, and it's Haynes Fever taking him into the stretch. Earned it, saving every bit of ground, pushed along by Charlie Marquez, roaring up on the inside. Haynes Fever drifting to the outside. Haynes Fever straightened, coming back for more. Earned it down to the inside. Stretch battle together. It's Haynes Fever. Haynes Fever, ultra tenacious. Earned it on the inside. Earned it. We'll have to earn it. Here's Haynes Fever on the outside. Haynes Fever, earned it. Haynes Fever, he earned it. I believe earned it, got it. Haynes Fever in the photo, very close. Bob's My Uncle. And then Pumpkin Star. They're in the gate. And they're off. First away there is Ultimate Justice. Here is Elizabeth T. flashing up on the inside and looking dynamic in third position early. And it's back to Calypso, Ghost, and Win Then Grin, and Saved by the Bell loping along last position now, some 11 lengths off the early lead of Ultimate Justice outside of Elizabeth T. down to the inside. A neck lead for Ultimate Justice for Elizabeth T., who's right there, and looking dynamic is perched 2 lengths from the leaders. And there's Calypso, Ghost in the 2-path, and Win Then Grin ground saving, and Saved by the Bell still last position and 8 off the leaders. Elizabeth T, Ultimate Justice settling their differences on the pace and looking dynamic, looking right at the speed from third position, and Calypso, Ghost on the outside. Win Then Grin, and trailing the field still is Saved by the Bell. Around the far turn they roll, not much change with Ultimate Justice and Elizabeth T looking dynamic, spying that speed from third position, looking dynamic, looking good now. Here's looking dynamic, ask the question, 3 furlongs out from the line. Win in, then GRIN still got a shot, and so does Calypso Ghost. It's a wide open affair. Saved by the Bell, lasted only about 6 off that pace at top of the stretch now. Quarter of a mile left to go. Elizabeth T kicks away suddenly. Here's Looking Dynamic, produced to the center of the track. Way out there is Calypso Ghost, trying to come with a run, widest of them all. Furlong left to go, and it's Elizabeth T extended to hold the lead from Looking Dynamic, and Calypso Ghost to the outside. From last position is Saved by the Bell, trying to chime in too. Looking Dynamic at front. Looking Dynamic, final 16th goes by Elizabeth T, and Saved by the Bell. Looking Dynamic, Elizabeth T, Saved by the Bell, finished third. And they're off. Good beginning there for the Wildcat to the inside. American Star with early speed. Close the deal. Queen of Muskoka on the outside. Cat Hat's Horseplay. Here is Princess A Go-Go moving forward within 2 of the front. And Samard Shenanigan also right there as they sort. It is American Star at a moderate clip and neck in front from Close the Deal and Queen of Muskoka third 3-path. Samard Shenanigan fourth. And Princess A Go-Go and Jock Grace another 2 to Cat's Horseplay, who's dropped at the back of the pack. And Eye of the Wildcat second last now. And There Goes My Girl is in the back of the pack at about 13 lengths off that leader. It is American Star from Close the Deal about a length and trying to kick away to the far turn run. Here's Samard Shenanigan still ground saving in third. Queen of Muskoka, the red cap, in fourth. Jock Grace on the outside fifth. And Princess A Go-Go, Eye of the Wildcat. Cat's Horseplay, and There Goes My Girl trailing. 3.5 furlongs out. American Star just gliding along almost 2 lengths now from Close the Deal and Queen of Muskoka on the outside. Samard Shenanigan is in fourth. The outside is Jock Grace, the yellow cap, and Princess A Go-Go. Turning in now, 2.5 furlongs left. And it is American Star who tries to kick. American Star slowed it down, and now Charlie Marquez asks the question. A 2-length lead on Close the Deal. Center track is Queen of Muskoka, and near the inside is Samard Shenanigan. Samard Shenanigan third now. Here is American Star. 1 furlong left to go, holding by 2 from Close the Deal and Samard Shenanigan with a 16th left to go. American Star finessed along up front, still the leader. American Star, Samard Shenanigan on the inside, one more try. American Star triple for Charlie Marquez. Samard Shenanigan was second. And they're off. Out to a solid beginning there. Security Breach and Market Mover, joined by Mind to Hold and Prevail Upon down on the rail, making 4 across. How about 5 across? Barrister 5 deep. Far outside is Paint Music for Me. Only about 4 lengths will cover the entire field, and Market Mover is the one to go on. Market Mover out to set the pace from Prevail Upon and Security Breach racing in third. Far outside is Paint Music for Me. Barrister will now settle in between horses, 4 lengths from the speed, and Mind to Hold is in the back with 6 furlongs left to go. So it's Market Mover, moving right along at an honest pace, leads at about a length from Security Breach in second, and Paint Music for Me. Prevail Upon on the inside. Here's Barrister, pushed along for a little run. Barrister gets submerging now, still about 5 from Market Mover, and Mind to Hold the back. Heading into the far turn where it's Market Mover 3/4 of a length from Security Breach, and a wide Paint Music for Me. Prevail Upon getting that journey for the inside, and Barrister lingers along in 5th around that far turn. Barrister yet to move, still driving, and they're followed by Mind to Hold. Into the turn, Market Mover kicks away suddenly from Security Breach, and Prevail Upon on the inside. Prevail Upon's got a bit of a run. Prevail Upon sneaking through down inside there. Security Breach coming after Market Mover, who's still the leader. Market Mover, top of the stretch with a 1/4 mile left to go. Prevail Upon, the outside is Security Breach. Into the stretch, Barrister is 4th, still not firing on. Into the stretch, furlong and a half left to go. Market Mover there. Market Mover, Security Breach, and Prevail Upon still coming gamely. Prevail Upon, gritty in between horses. Prevail Upon, Market Mover. The outside Security Breach. It's Prevail Upon and Weston Hamilton grinding it out to win. Prevail Upon, Market Mover, and big second, and Security Breach. They're followed by Barrister, Paint Music for Me. And they're off. Miss and Maggie a beat slow to begin. Girl Drama, Glorious Mystery there with speed. Outside is Grease Lightning, who's moving up 2. And My Chessa Charm is next. Another 3 to Saratoga Style on the blue colors. 2.5 more, and Dean's Ticket and Miss and Maggie's in the back. Honest pace out there with Girl Drama pushed along by Glorious Mystery. Now Girl Drama tries to get away from Glorious Mystery. Grease Lightning on the outside, still there in the thick of it. And My Chessa Charm sitting a good trip down to the inside. My Chessa Charm is an opening on the inside of Girl Drama, who drifts just off the inside. And My Chessa Charm gets that solid bid from the inside to take the lead. Grease Lightning is now 3rd, and Glorious Mystery. They're followed 3 lengths back by Dean's Ticket and Saratoga Style. Miss and Maggie 7th and last. Top of the stretch, My Chessa Charm leads the way and gets away from Girl Drama. Glorious Mystery drops back a little bit in 3rd. Dean's Ticket down on the inside, and they're followed by Miss and Maggie. The final furlong, My Chessa Charm shifting toward the center of the track, but holding by 3. Dean's Ticket is 2nd, and Glorious Mystery 3rd. As they're close to the Laurel line now, My Chessa Charm, here comes Dean's Ticket. Dean's Ticket steams home up at the inside to get it. Dean's Ticket, Victor Carrasco for My Chessa Charm. And then it was Miss and Maggie and Glorious Mystery and Saratoga Style. March racing here at Laurel Park means 3 days a week, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Our next live day will be Friday. It's Stronach 5, Friday at Laurel Park. Massive payoff. And last Friday's Stronach 5, be a part of it. And Laurel Park will be an important part of that 5-race sequence, a national wager with a 12% takeout and a $1 minimum wager. So we'll see you Friday for our next live card. Remember that new post time at 1:10.